Leonard Nimoy as
music is too loud. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm turning this down. I got my mic up. How are my levels? Is everything okay? Check, check. I'm learning this as I go. Every week I'm going to get a little bit better and better. So, back to what I was saying when I was muted. I've been waiting all week to get some of these snacks. Yeah, raise your voice a bit. I can do that. I can do that. Check, check. I hope that's okay. Check, check. Okay, so we'll just keep talking and you can let me know if anything's getting better. So here I have some fruit drops. Hello Kitty fruit drops I got from the Asian grocery store across the street, Oceans. Not sponsored. And I have some Ocean Blast, Ocean Bomb Sailor Moon drink. So I haven't tried a Sailor Moon drink, but I have tried the Dragon Ball one, which looks the same. Carbonated water, sugars, it's the fructose sugar kind, it says. Flavor citric acid. So this probably has another not to be sold outside of mainland China. No, product of Taiwan. Okay, that's interesting. And yeah, Toei Animation licensed soda can. Has nice condensation on there. Those are really good fruit drops. Oh, okay, great. Can't wait to get to it. So, number one, let's get to some fizzies. So I have my glass here. Not as satisfying as it could have been. But there's carbonation. Ooh, Sakura. Sakura flavor, it must be. Pomelo flavor. Whatever pomelo is. Well, that wasn't choreographed well, but here we go. Cheers. Pomelo. That's a fascinating flavor. It's like a... It's almost like a lychee. That's strange. I don't even know what a pomelo is. That's really cool. Unfortunately, I made a little mess here. Worth it. So yeah, that's a fun thing. I love going to the Asian grocery store. Now, every week, it's like a weekly thing. I go every time I'm in there and I look for something fun I could bring up on the show. Yeah, good stuff. And it's a good way to segue into whatever it is I decide to discuss this week. This week, I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do. Only for the matter that I didn't have much time to think about it. This was a crazy week. But before I get to that, let's open this. So, the unknown unpopular user tells me that these are really good. Let's do it. I have one too where I live. Oh, you have an Oceans where you live? Oceans grocery store. They're great. They get all kinds of cool stuff. So let me show you this box real quick. So it's a tin can, which is quite different for a candy. And when I saw this, I figured like, okay, I could actually reuse this as like a electronics housing for something or other. So this is Japanese. I could tell by the writing already. And it must be a product of Japan, I'm sure. Fruit Drops. Can never know what Fruit Drops is. Is it hard or soft? But I could hear it's hard in this one. So this is an interesting cap here. Foreign food store. Yeah, cool. They have some foreign noodles and some candy. I love foreign food. Any kind of foreign food. I remember when I was living in Montreal, they opened a Korean food place. I try anything. And so, Korean food. I was amazed at how good that stuff was. I had no idea. So this is kind of... There's no instructions how to open this. And it just seems to be like a tin plug on there. I thought it was like a pull tab that you rip the top off, but apparently not. So, Is this doing the trick? I think it is. It is. Uh-huh. Oh. Interesting. Oh, so many colors. We're getting one of each. So what kind of flavors do we have? We have pineapple, orange, lemon, apple, melon, grape, and peach. That's cool. They're made of sugar, starch syrup, citric acid, flavor, and color. Paprika's a color. That's funny. Have you tried Korean barbecue restaurants? The one where you cook your own food? Yes, I have. In fact, in Montreal, on, I'm going to say it's Bishop Street, there's an awesome one that opened up when I was living there downtown. And yeah, that's so much fun. It's really good stuff. I love that kind of thing. And I love it because you can make it a huge event. You go with a bunch of friends and then you plan it a week ahead. That's so much fun. I love that. I love that. Though the one I went to in San Diego was better. Yeah, that you were mentioning, that was like a Japanese festival, Japanese market. That's awesome. Yeah, if you have a dedicated market, I'm sure that's where it's at. So number one to try. Oh, on the back there is a description. I didn't notice. I thought it was just cutesy pictures. So the color of the candy probably matches up to the flavor. You have a cute peach flavor on the bottom. This one is purple, I would imagine. Does purple go with lemon? Maybe. Let's see. Woo, dude! Goober's in the house. Hey, Goober. Thanks for joining. This is amazing. What? I'm not a big candy guy, but this is the tastiest sugar drop I've ever had. Wow. I think that's lemon flavor. Hold on. There's a party in my mouth right now. Woo! It is citrusy. So I must say that is the lemon flavor. But it's not like a normal lemon. It's party time lemon. I could feel it already. You know those hard candies when they melt and then they have these sharp edges happening in them, and they're like razor blades. And then when I eat the whole box, my tongue's all cut up for like a week. But really tasty. Yummy. I'm gonna eat those slowly because I know I'm gonna get carried away with those. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Sorry everyone, there's a little bit of lag. Yeah, this is fun. So, I'm learning, and every week I'm going to get a little bit better and better at this. So this one is something I want to improve on, is the name of the artist here. Oh, that's better. That's exactly what I wanted. Boom. But that's going to change size with the next track, so we'll figure that out as we go. If you have any suggestions, like things that you pick up at your Asian grocery store, let me know, and I'd love to like go and grab something that you can recommend for me. There's a brand of candy drops called Sakuma's Drops, and it's getting discontinued. Okay, Sakuma's Drops. Let's find out what that's all about. Cool. Okay. Can I pull this up on my screen share? Yes, we can. So this is Sakuma's Drops. Oh, it looks very similar to this tin. Oh, that's a familiar looking character. Is that like a Ghibli character? I can't quite remember. Sakuma's Drops. So it's 165 yen. Suggested retail price. And I paid $2.99 for mine. So essentially I pay probably double for my tin. But that's not bad considering this comes all the way from Japan. Sakuma's Drops. Japanese candy Sakuma's Drops should be discontinued. Oh, netizens share fond memories of iconic sweets. Oh, let's check this out. What is this all about? Japanese candy Sakuma's Drops to be discontinued after 114 years. Wow. Wow. Netizens share fond memories of iconic sweet. So what is the reason for this shutdown, I wonder? Let me bring this here. Can't work. I can see both the chat and this article at the same time. So the company said on Wednesday that despite rising production costs, a labor shortage, and a drop in sales, it had not raised the price of its trademark hard candy in years. The spread of COVID-19 and more price surges only deepened the financial woes of the 114-year-old company. As a result, Sakumaseika recorded a net loss of more than 151 million yen in the fiscal year that ended in September 2021, reported Japanese public broadcaster NHK. The company itself will remain operational to take care of payments and other tasks not relating to the production or sale of candies. Oh, interesting. So they're just dropping their candy business. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. 114 years. Well, everything's got to come to an end sometime. I'll try and find that. It's sad that I can't hear it anymore. Oh, the sound of the candy when it was shaken, they said. Okay, well, there's other brands then. So what is this brand? It's a Hello Kitty brand. Well, licensed, but let's see if this is the same company. Sakumaseika. So, Hello Kitty fruit drops. Yeah, I'd love for you to recommend candy. I'll do my best to get it. Can't guarantee everything's available at my grocery store or in my area, but yeah, definitely let me know if you have any suggestions. I'd love that. Goober has a food channel on his Discord. So if you're part of Goober's channel, I like participating in the food channel. I love food. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the company who makes them. Sakuma. Is that the same name? Sakuma? Yeah, Sakuma. Oh, it is a Sakuma Hello Kitty fruit drop. Yo, Party Paul Go is in the house. We have two Goobers in the house. We have Paul Goobernichuk, and we have his doppelganger, Party Paul Go, who I've seen as an internet personality. I've never actually met in person, but Party Paul Go is a super rad guy, and he does some really cool live streams. Yeah, love checking his live stream out, and I hope to encounter him in some more watch parties. The last one I saw Party Paul Go in was Double Dragon. Oh, Ninja's in the house. Ninjatron. I recommend squishies. Get some today. With sales tactics like that, I cannot say no. I do. You mean on Omega Supreme? I forget what I said. I do. You do, Goober. You do indeed. You do. In fact. You do. How do you do? You mean that's like an Omega Supreme. Now I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the foodie channel. Yes, on your Omega Supreme channel, you have a foodie channel where people discuss the best looking foods, which is awesome. I love that. You guys have a food channel there. So yeah, I'm surprised that this is the Sakuma candy. Oh yeah, brother. Oh yeah, brother. Yeah. Step into the Slim Jam. Grave of the Fireflies. That's where the character is from. Okay, wow. Tribute to Studio Ghibli. Oh, I see. So Studio Ghibli made a tribute to these Sakuma candy going out of style. Well, let me tell you, the shelf was full of these. I could definitely get more if anyone's interested. Could you try Kinder Surprise like the original and maxi versions? I will start making a list. So I remember they had Kinder Surprise there. The last time I even glanced at the Kinder Surprise they had in stock, it was actually the Transformers one. But I wasn't enamored with them, so I didn't feel the need to buy those candies for that toy. So on the list, number one, well, I'm going to get more Sakuma candies because I saw other ones. So Sakuma Fruit Drops. And now, Maxi. Kinder Surprise Maxi. I will see if that's there. They had some other Asian toy in an egg kind of chocolate. That was interesting. Kinder Surprise. Maxi. I'm not sure what Maxi is, but I'll definitely ask around about that. And Ninjatron recommended Squashies. Squashies? Is that what Goober had on his channel? I'll see if I can find it. I thought that was exclusive to Japan, but we will see indeed. Oh, am I still on the screen share? Let's go back to the main face. We're done looking at the Sakuma candies. Yes. So Squashies. That sounds squishy. Sorry, moving things around here. I only have 2 monitors. Ninja says maybe I should post my famous casseroles on that channel. Yeah, I'd love to see that. More food pictures. That was a legit Hulkster voice. Thanks, Party Paul. Yes, you should, Ninja. Post those casseroles. Want to see that casserole dish you're using. And don't forget to show it when you're taking it out of the fridge for leftovers. Take a second picture. Let's see that science experiment change over time. Kinder Surprise did toys of Transformers, and even recently, I can't see, there's an icon in the way all the time. Recently for the Maxi, they made for Dragon Balls. Cool. Squashies are indeed awesome. Dollar Tree. Okay, Dollar Tree. Okay, Dollar Tree. I don't actually have a Dollar Tree in Grand Mississauga, Ontario, but we do have Dollaramas, so I'll check that for sure. Squashies are from the UK, but I find them at Dollar Tree. Oh, okay. Squashies are from the UK. UK snack. That's cool. I like foreign snacks. They always have like a different flavor. I remember at TFCon, I was in the room with Cam in Drake's room, and Drake gave me a Norwegian Kit Kat, and he had a response that everyone who had one said that, oh, it's just the same as a Kit Kat. But no, I have an exquisite tongue. I feel like my tongue is experienced. So I gave it a moment and I told him there is quite a different flavor. It is just typical milk chocolate, but it's not the Canadian, it's not the simple Canadian milk chocolate. There was something to it. It was a little bit unique. But all the same, it was like just a plain old, regular, run-of-the-mill, cheapo milk chocolate type of thing. And you live in Canada, so Kinder Surprise is easy to get there. That's true. Kinder Surprise is easy to get here. Oh, that's right. I remember when one year we did a Slippery one with Megan and I want to say Nick, but that's not his name. And Mike and Goober, and we went down there and we got some Kinder Surprise because they can't get Kinder Surprises in the States. How much were they, Ninja? Dollar Tree is where I got those Tiny Plush Transformers today. You got some Tiny Plush Transformers? Cool. I bet you posted them on the Discord, but I have not been on the Discord in the past couple of days at all, simply because I've just been so behind. And I'm going to try one of these white ones. Let me guess what flavor it is before I look at them. Okay, I'm going to turn the tin, and I'm going to let you look. And I'm going to guess. I think I have my answer. It's pineapple. Kit Kats are different between the US and Canada, so I imagine other countries would be different too. I've never tried an American Kit Kat, I don't think. I tried a Canadian Kit Kat earlier today. Yesterday, rather. And I've tried plenty of Japanese Kit Kats. But I don't know if I've actually tried a regular Kit Kat, like the red package Kit Kat from Japan. I figure it's the same. But yeah, now that Ninja, you mentioned that US and Canada has different Kit Kats, so I'll try the regular Kit Kat from Japan. They're on sale right now at Oceans for $2.99. $2.99 at Oceans. Save your money. You should get a modern toy with candy kit from Japan made by Kabaya or Bandai. Yeah, there was a Super Mario Bros. Candy kit I saw there, and there was a hamburger candy kit. So those, if you guys are into those, I've tried one. I forget the name of it. It's like a gourmet meal, but like you make it yourself out of these little candy things and trays and molds. And it wasn't super great, but it was fun. The whole experience was really fun. I don't know exactly how much they were, but I guess they were $2 each or less because everything else there is. I would imagine. That's easy to narrow down. You went to the dollar store. How much was it? How much was the thing that you bought at the dollar store? I think it was about $1. That's a fair statement. So the modern toy with candy kit. Okay, maybe that's different than what I'm thinking. Modern toy with candy. I think that might be the Super Mario one I saw earlier. And then that's Kabaya or Bandai. Oh, you know, there's never Kabaya ones at my grocery store. But we'll see. I'll see. You know what? I'm sure if that was there, I would probably definitely notice that. Something like that. But I'll definitely check. And you know what? I have a mall nearby. And I can go down there and figure that and see if they have it over there as well. I got strawberry Kit Kat when I was in Japan. Yum! I tried the strawberry Kit Kat. That's so yummy because like there's little bits of strawberry in there. There's actually 2 different strawberries now that I remember. There is a really, both of them were really good, but there was one strawberry, I think it was a limited edition, where it had like crackly candy, strawberry candy like on top. And then there was also like a regular strawberry one. Oh man, my mouth is watering. Yeah, strawberry. Anything strawberry is wonderful. The best sweet flavor experience I've ever had in my life. I was in Finland, and I found a wild strawberry plant. Never seen one before in my life, and I found out later that they grow on like the shoulder of roads in gravelly areas, and on their own. Like, you don't find multiples of them. You find one, and that's it. So I'm walking down this road in Finland. This is in 1997, and I somehow see this like deliciously pink, almost as pink as this, tiny strawberry. It was literally a micro strawberry. It was like someone took a shrink ray and shot it at a regular strawberry. And there was only one. It was like one little plant, and it had a little Charlie Brown strawberry hanging off of it. Could hardly hold the weight up from this little berry. And man, that was the most incredible thing I've ever tasted in my life. And I found another one when I was up in Sudbury, Ontario, and it was also amazing, but not quite as amazing as the original strawberry I had found in wild strawberry. I found in 1997. I know I saw that you got one there in the previous stream. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Maybe the kabaya? Oh, the kabaya. Right. Yeah. My little Optimus Prime kabaya. There are companies that will send you monthly candy kits shipped straight from Japan. Have you heard of those? Yeah, Goober. I have heard of those. As a matter of fact, I had a plan with a friend of mine in Japan to do that type of thing. Like, that was a thing we were actually going to get started. He does forex trading, and he just stays at home all the time. So he was like, "Yeah, give me something I could like do outside of the house." I'm like, yeah, that'd be great. So I bought this domain. It's called shoplikejapan.com, and that's actually something I'm not dropping it. I'm still paying for the domain every year. Yeah, I love those. But it's so funny because I'm in Toronto and I have access to all the same stuff. I'm really not missing anything except for... No, as a matter of fact, just about everything except for Calorie Mates I can't get over in this area. There was this one candy I really liked called Sakura Gumi. And it had this really, really funny commercial. Long man. I'm not sure if anyone's seen it, but it's really funny. As a matter of fact, just for fun, let's just share the screen and have a look at what this long man is about. I won't play the audio, so hopefully I can get away with this. Is that the whole thing? Yeah, it's only 6 minutes. It's just a series of commercials, and they're super funny. Please, Sakura Gumi, don't copyright strike me. I am advertising your candy. Yeah, Goober, which company do you recommend? I don't remember the name. Try Googling it. I kind of stumbled upon it online a while ago. You're kidding, yes. Maybe I can help with that. If I keep going to Japan, I would love to figure something like that out. We will talk later. So Sakura Gumi, they're fun. They're like halfway between. Scratch my nose. They're halfway between a gum and a gummy. They're like extra gummy. They're like so gummy that it's almost a gum. I can't find it. Okay. Let me help you find one of those mailers. I remember there was one. I have a friend who does that in Kyoto. He does that with tea. And I'll find that in a minute, but let's find... what do you call that? Snack? Subscription box Japanese. Boxu. Yeah, Boxu is one I remember hearing of before. So let's click on that, and then I'm going to bring this up. Boxu. For 12 months, it's $39.99 a month. Like, that's pretty. It's fun, and the snacks are really good in Japan. Like, when I went to the corner stores over there, I would try everything. it's really fun just exploring different things. Like, you could hardly read what the labels say. As a matter of fact, I got really good at reading katakana in Japan, so I pretty much understood most of the stuff I was eating. But it was always a surprise to see how different it was than my expectations. Oh my god, that long man. So, Boxu. Not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by Boxu, but I will inquire now that I showed off their thing on my stream. May as well, right? Boxu. Look into your first Boxu. Okay, let me read some of this actually. Watch this. Oh my god. That's hilarious. All first-time subscribers get your Seasons of Japan-themed welcome box. Start your journey with a year-round taste tour of Japan with some of the best snacks Boxu has curated. Click each image to learn more. So yeah, definitely in Japan, everything changes seasonally, even monthly, like snacks and things will rotate at the grocery stores, which is a lot more exciting and engaging for people to buy snacks and Coca-Colas that are like Sakura themed or whatever. That's a very popular thing, is seasonal snacks and seasonal foods. My one regret is not bringing back tons of junk food with me. Yeah, I brought back tons of junk food. I brought back a bunch of Sakura gumis. So one thing I learned in Japan, and it's something that developed while I was in there, is the whole idea of when you go somewhere, bring something back for everyone. Maybe not everyone, but bring something back for you to share your experience with in Japan. Like, for example, I brought back a ton of Kit Kats. Oh, that's what it was. Tons and tons and tons of Kit Kats, and I was giving that stuff away like crazy. And then Sakura gumi, I brought back some of those. I brought back some melon cream soda, because that was amazing. And a ton of books, just a ton of manga. I did not need to bring that much manga back. And leather jackets. Leather jackets was, for some reason, super cheap over there. Not understand why it was so cheap for leather jackets. Yeah, I would really love to go back to Japan and just do some shopping. Clothes shopping, food shopping. It's so much fun. I don't know if they still sell this. Probably means I don't know. I don't know if they still sell this or not. If you want to get it, but there is this Lottie Thomas candy where you can get made a mini paper playset with paper. Oh, okay, cool. It's like Thomas the Toy Train. That's cool. There is a lot of Lottie candies at the grocery store near me. So yeah, I'll definitely check for that. Let me write that one down. Yep. Lottie Thomas. Lottie, how do you pronounce that? Lottie? A lot? Thomas candy playset. Jackets with the tigers and dragons on the back? Heck yeah, I get those Yakuza jackets when I'm in Japan. Heck yeah. Funny story. When I was first landed in Japan, speaking of Yakuza jackets, is because I was so jet lagged, I was just wandering around at all hours of the morning. So it was like I would get up at 2 in the morning. Like that was my morning. And then I would start walking around. And it was probably about almost 6 o'clock. It was just before sunrise. It was just before sunrise, and I was walking around this district in Koganecho. It was like a bar district. And these two nice old ladies, nice, lovely old ladies, they approached me and said, "Hey, how are you? Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Canada." And they said, "Well, let me show you something. Come with me, and I want to show you this cool place." I'm like, "Yeah, I'd love to see this cool place. I just got here the other day. I'm very happy to meet you. Let's go see this cool place." And we're walking down the street, and like people are stumbling out of bars at this time in the morning. And I'm totally sober, like literally. I've just been up and walking around in the morning. And we get to this alleyway from the main strip. It's like a pedestrian strip. And then we go into an alleyway off of this pedestrian strip. And then she opens this door in what looks like an alcove. And it's all brick there. And she opens this door and like smoke comes out. And it's all cloudy, and like there's just a bunch of couches in a dimly lit room. You could see like the lights coming through the smoke, and there's everywhere on each couch there's one guy like totally just slumped over like this, and there's a really cute young girl like with their arm around the guy, and like all of the guys are just like totally wrecked. And I'm thinking, well, I don't want to end up with the kind of bill that these guys are ending up with, so I'm out of here. I just walked the heck out of there. Yeah, I want a coat like that. I got a really sick coat in Japan that it is. I found out it's fake leather. I didn't really know much about leather at the time. I've learned quite a bit since, but it's a fake leather with real tanuki fur. And if you don't know, tanuki is like it's a dog, but it's a dog that thinks it's a raccoon in Japan, and who can also transform into a human if you're not looking. Very unique animals. So yeah, I brought back home with me some tanuki fur, and I think that's really cool. Since then, I really got into leather making, and I really like working with leather. So someday I'm going to do something special with that tanuki fur and put it on some piece of work that I do. You know, now that I look at this thing, I'm realizing that... oh, did that video stop? I'm realizing that it's not the colors that correspond to the images. They're just images all over. So the white one, yeah, I feel it was pineapple. It was pineapple. But let's go for another one. Green. I would imagine green is apple. Yeah, there is an apple. I love apple. Remember when I used to live up in Sudbury, I used to come down to this neighborhood, and right over here was a corner store that used to sell this apple soda. Or, yeah, it was an apple soda. And I used to love coming here just for apple soda. Immediate sensation of apple. Yummy. Nice. Good move, bro. I got the heck out of there. Oh my god. It was the strangest thing. At a Yakuza bar. It was definitely a Yakuza bar. That's what I was going to say. Like, it's a run by the Yakuza. It was so strange. Like, literally, that was one of my first experiences with people in Japan. Because I was solo, and I wasn't really meeting anyone. I was just staying in a capsule hotel for the first couple of weeks. But I had the whole building. Like, it was a capsule hotel. There was 2 floors. The upstairs were for women, and the downstairs were for men. I was the only one in the whole place. So I had... The whole place was mine. I could use the upstairs shower. I could use the downstairs shower. Have you gotten any gachapon in your life? When I was in Japan, I tried to go on a gachapon streak. I didn't find that those huge long runs of gachapons that they might have in Akihabara. But I found some shops, and I found a few just here and there. I got some Transformers ones when I was there. I forget what movie, but it's he transforms into an... No. He's a 2-wheeled character from one of the Michael Bay movies. I forget which one it was, but that's one of the figures I got. It was from the Bayverse. So we're like keychains. I love Super Mario Gachapon. So I remember when I was there, I got Super Mario Turtle Shell Gachapon keychain. And... one Gachapon I got, it was this bear. I forget the name of this bear, but it was a Miku Hatsune colored bear. Let's see what the name of that is. It's like a character. I'm just getting plushies if I search Miku Hatsune bear. It was a keychain. Anyways, so the significance about this keychain was that when I was in Japan, it was like one of the first things I got out of gachapon, and I would take pictures of it throughout Japan. Let's see if I can find some pictures, actually. That'd be really fun. Talking about my trip to Japan it's so much fun. Squeaks from the last night. Right, yeah. I saw that in theaters, and I think that was the only time I saw it. Not very remarkable, if I don't remember anything from it. They made gacha of some mini real trains and some Thomas ones also, and even have track to run them on. Oh, really? That's cool. That would be awesome. I used to have a lot of Thomas the Toy Trains. I actually had a regular, like one of those H2 scale toy train sets. So much gachapon! Yeah. It was so much over there, it was overwhelming. But I didn't drop my money in that. I was spending my money on other things. All kinds of things. Mostly stuff at the thrift store. I bought a lot of mangas, and I bought a lot of clothes. The pants I'm wearing I got up at a Book Off Plus in Tama Plaza. Tama Plaza is a cool place. I was staying like maybe 20 minutes north of Tama Plaza. Very nice area. And then I had a bike I'd use to go all the way to Tokyo. And there was this lounge in Ishikawa-dai, I think is the name of the place. And I would go there, and there's a Hidemari. Hidemari, it's a Go club, like it's a cafe, but they play Go there a lot. And the owner, Mayu, she's awesome. She was so hospitable, and I love going back there and playing Go. It's the only one Go club I actually found in Japan anywhere, so that was awesome. I actually found some of the Thomas ones at Goodwill in America. What? That's cool. That's cool that it's these candy toys are cool enough that they would bring it to a secondhand place. Get a normal Thomas or Thomas Transformer for your collection. That'd be cool. I didn't know a Thomas Transformer existed. I'd love to get one. That sounds like something I would like to 3D print, just like as a creative thing. I'm not sure if anyone's made that yet. Yeah, Thomas the Train's cool. And George Carlin was the conductor. That was so funny that George Carlin was the conductor in that show. Okay, so I found my pictures of Japan. Let's share the screen. And I'll see if I could find... Okay, let's just go through it a little bit. Here's a waffle. Okay, so this, I know exactly where this is. This is in a Starbucks in Minato Mirai. And this isn't far from where I was staying the first place in Japan, in Koganetsho. So there's the big Ferris wheel. That's like very iconic. And then I think right here, that's a movie theater. And the first few weeks I was there, I saw Alita Battle Angel. It just had come out in theaters at the time. There's a very iconic tower right over here. It's like, it kind of has a swoop at the bottom. It's like a very big landmark in this area. I meant the Gachapon vending machine toys. Of Thomas. Ah, right. That's me, if you haven't guessed. My hair is still short. I must have got a haircut just before then. Oh, I remember those sunglasses. Yeah, there was a bridge to get across the roads over here. This was cool. I saw this netting because there's like a subway that goes right underneath. Oh, this was interesting. I found this engine. And I'm like, what the heck is this? So I read there was like a placard somewhere there. And so half of Japan has two different types of energy standards. One, the east side of Japan has a 60 hertz standard, which is what we have in North America. And the left side of Japan has 50 hertz standard, which is what you would get in like a PAL country. And this, the reason why is because these electric machines were brought over by different parts of the world. So the Western got stuff from UK, and the eastern part of Japan got stuff from Ohio or Chicago. It might have been Chicago. So this power generator was brought in from Chicago or Ohio. I forget which one. I probably need to correct myself there with some fact checking. But yeah, this came in from the United States, and this is like a relic of what they used to use way back in the day. This song is a gem. Yeah. The lead singer from Satellite Young. Oh, I didn't know that. Cool. I'm going to have to check out Satellite Young. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Chicago Pneumatic Tool Company. So that was cool. There was a big ship there in the Minato Mirai port. Right. So just more of the area. Those are my first experiences in Japan in that area. But what I wanted to show you is what I had gotten in a gachapon. And I was so excited. This was like one of my first gachapons over there. It was my favorite one. I still have it. If only I knew where it was. So I know I took pictures in this area with it. I took so many pictures. I'm probably not there yet. Let's just flip through. Oh, here I found it. I found it. So we're not far away here. I know another candy you can try. It's from Mexico, and it's called Clown Pop, or Mexican Paleta Payaso. Okay. Okay. Paleta Payaso. Writing that down. Paleta Payaso. Yeah, we're talking about gachapon, so let's get to the gachapon. Not that you can't talk about Paleta Payasos. I just want to stay on track myself. So this is also in Koganesho. This is one of those side streets just off the main road, and there's all kinds of shops on the side of that. It's really interesting to see how the cities are structured. Yeah, it's very interesting, very unique. I love it, and as a matter of fact, I love how things are just stacked on top of each other and like layered. Yeah, I was just enamored just by how this is set up. Everything was so unique over there. It was just like a fairy tale land. It was really cool to be experiencing that for the first time after seeing Japan in movies. So this was a little bit east of where I was staying. This is like closer to the port where that Ferris wheel is. And yeah, just like the whole strip of these like bars and restaurants and cafes and shops, and it's just like whatever. There's no rhyme or reason to what's in there. And this is my little gachapon. That's the gachapon I got in Japan. And it's, I forget what the character is, but like there's a whole bunch of different variations of this color. Different color variations, different color variations of this guy, and I happen to get a Miku Hatsune, and I like Miku Hatsune for no other reason that she's a digital pop icon. Another Mexican one is called Tic Tic's Lollipops. To be honest, I would like to stay with Asian candies. Like, there's no reason I can't go to Mexican, but I just don't trust, like I shouldn't trust Chinese candy either, but I don't really necessarily trust candy from South America. That's probably an unjustified sentiment, but we'll try it. We'll give it a shot. Tic Tic's Lollipops. She is Miku. So what does that say there? It says, you can't really see. Tai? I can't remember. I can't remember my katakana. I used to be really fluent when I was over there. What would that say? Can't see the first character. So if anyone knows what this bear character is, I did know at one time. reminds me of Dead Mouse. Anyways, let's keep going to the pictures. Yeah. There's a lot of canals. I'm not sure which one this is, but it could be, yeah, it is the Okagawa River, Oka River. Do you have Amazon in Canada? Yeah, we have Amazon in Canada. We have our own, we have Amazon.ca. Like we can, it's the same corporation, but we have our own warehouses in Canada. So like our stocks and supplies are technically different from the American ones or Japanese Amazon for that matter. But we can order from the American Amazon. For example, I just ordered the Transformers 1986 music on vinyl record from American Amazon. The only difference is I just had to pay additional shipping, and I had to do it from the Amazon.com website as opposed to our .c website or our regular app. There's the Skeletor one, but I'll probably never have it. Oh, there is a Skeletor one, is there? Well, you know, there is a particular party Paul who goes to Japan. Maybe he could find one over at the land of the rising sun. Did you do any Transformers? Did I do any Transformers? I did so many Transformers. No, I was in Japan. I looked for a lot of Transformers, but I didn't find that many. And the ones I did find, did you do any Transformers or other toy hunting in Japan? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I did get my Mystery of Convoy stuff in Japan. Where did I get it? And I got a whole bunch of manga in Japan, Transformers related manga. I wish I had thought about that. I could have brought some out. I wish I thought about what I was going to talk about this evening, but I wasn't sure. So I just put up 3D printing thinking I'd fill some time with 3D printing. But now I'm talking about Japan. I love Japan. I bought a lot of stuff. I did a lot of toy hunting. I saw that woolly mammoth by Fans Project. And you picked one up at TFCon for a crazy price, and that's awesome. So I saw one of those in Japan at a Book Off Plus in, I think it was Osaka, but no, it was in Nagano. Up in Nagano, I found one of those. The price wasn't happy, so I didn't pick that up. But in this particular Book Off, because it was in like an obscure part of Japan, there was all kinds of awesome toys. So many cool toys. I definitely took pictures of the Book Offs and the toys that I saw, but I didn't buy any. Transformers in particular, like the branded Takara toys, were super expensive. I remember seeing there at the airport. Of course, airport toys are going to be more expensive, but yeah, they had a lot of Transformers, particularly at the airport. At grocery stores, I would rarely, like at box stores, I would rarely find Transformers. I would find more Gundam, or I would find like Takara train bots, or yeah, but not Transformers. I would find even Gundams at grocery stores, but Transformers were hard to come by. But I definitely took a lot of pictures of my toy hunting in Japan, wherever I did. So there was a cool Book Off in this area, not too far. I forget the name of the... Oh, this is awesome. I love the graffiti and artwork in this part of Koganetsho. What was I saying about the Book Off in this area? Oh yeah, there's an area, there's a pedestrian market in this area, and it's featured in that Yakuza game, Yakuza 0, I think. And yeah, I thought that game was so awesome because that's my hood in Japan. That's so awesome. And I told my friend who lives in Japan, like, this is where I'm staying. He's like, isn't that where all the Yakuza hang out? And I'm like, didn't see any of that. Well, minus that one day, first couple of days when those ladies brought me to that Yakuza bar. Hey, did you know Jada Toys are making new Mega Man toys or Proto Man, Snake Man? Yes, I saw that. I saw that on a live stream. I forget whose live stream was showing that, but yeah, I saw those. Those are awesome. It was, oh yeah, it was SDCC. I think they announced that at. Somebody was doing a live stream about that. I wonder if I can recall what this area is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know exactly where this is. So there's a food market over here. That's where I got my first calamari in Japan. Over here, this is like east of my place in Koganecho. There's just like a market, grocery store over there. Yeah, and this was like a big intersection in that area. To the east, just to the east, is that Ferris wheel. Mine. The first time I had ramen in Japan was right here on this corner, and yeah, I can only describe it as hot and intimate. It was the best thing. Yeah, ramen in Japan was just unreal. There's that grocery store or whatever. Yep, I plan to get some of the other ones. I just have the Mega Man from the first wave. Cool. Yeah, Mega Man figures are cool, and those new ones are really good. Let's see if I could find... Let's see if I can pull those up. SDCC, no. Okay, maybe it wasn't Snake Man. SDCC. Okay. Oh, what's the SDCC? That's not bad. I actually didn't see this one before. That looks good. I like the expression on his face. Oh, that's nice, actually. How, like, the head is glossy and the face is kind of matte. And he's, is his arm candy a different color than his body? This looks more metallic than this. That's cool. Or maybe it's just the way the light's reflecting off of it. He's got a cool articulated tail. That's cool. Awesome. Yeah, I like that. Ramen is my friend. I have also befriended Ramen. Oh, across the street, this over here is a bakery. That's an awesome bakery. I didn't realize that was a bakery until like way later in my trip. When I came back there, I stayed here in Koganecho and I went traveling all over Japan. And then I came back and then I discovered more things when I was over here. Okay, so I have a pink one now. Let's see what this one is. Pink flavor. Yum. That is like... That's like the flavor of pink. I would say that's strawberry. It must be strawberry. Strawberry, yeah. Oh, here's one vending machine. I love these Kirin machines just like all over the place in Japan. You can't go down a corner. You can't turn a corner without finding a vending machine. I realized that with the Mexican Tic Sticks candy, they don't make them as much as before, and I could send you some, but I am not good at doing that. Oh wow, that's so generous of you. No, you don't have to send me some. I could try and find it. Let me see. Tic Sticks candy. I have a lot of markets in my area. I'm in such a multicultural area. It's not uncommon that I could pick some of this stuff up. So Tic Sticks. Paleta. Oh, these lollipops are the ones you're talking about. Oh, acidito. I don't speak Spanish, but I know that means sour. Acidito. Caliente. Suavemente. Awesome. Tic Sticks. Yeah, I'll definitely look out for those. Tic Sticks candy. Let's see. Let's see if I can actually source that over here. Tic Sticks candy, Toronto. Sugar Rush. Yeah, we have this store in the mall not too far, and they just sell overpriced candy. And they would likely have some. Yeah, it's in Square One. It's just near me. I could probably ask them. They probably have it. And then the Asian markets, they get all kinds of stuff from all over the world. So yeah, some of these food marts in Japan. I was taking pictures of everything. This is like my first week in Japan. I love this tile work on the sides and the air conditioning. There's so many lines. Like, this is just a work of art. Just how they structure their buildings and cities and the pipes and the conduits. And every square foot is accounted for. Every single square foot is accounted for over there. It's just incredible. They're a small country, and I think their population is bigger than Canada's. Yeah, what a wonderful place to be. Yeah, I can't wait to go back. You should try Thrills Gum and Molasses Kisses. And these aren't Canada. Yeah, I know Thrills Gum. Thrills Gum is that purple gum. And as a matter of fact, so I have a story about this. So I had a janitor in my school when I was a kid. And I like my janitor. And there was a lot of kids who would think poorly of the janitor who cleaned up, you know, after school or whatever during recess. And I was nice to him, and I don't recall how we had such a good rapport, but he would always offer me some of these Thrills gums. He would always have some extra packs with him, and he would always offer it to me. It was an interesting relationship we had with me and the janitor. And it's so funny because in Japan, the culture, like, they don't have janitors in their school. It's the kids that clean up the classes after class. Like, they pair up, and everyone takes turns cleaning their classroom. And as you grow up, like, you take turns taking care of the garbage in your neighborhood. Like, that rotates when you live in a neighborhood. So, yeah, it's so funny that dynamic between North America and Japan, like how people would see a janitor, whereas like in Japan, they would be like, well, why would we need a janitor when we clean up after ourselves type of thing. It's very cool. It's very different. The thing is, this are said to be really bad, but it could be funny for you to try. Oh, the Molasses Kisses? Okay, I've never seen Molasses Kisses before. Let's see. Molasses Kisses. Oh, these. Yeah, we get these on Halloween. That's like the Halloween things. It's just like cheap taffy. It's not. Oh, what is this? Halloween candy. A defense of Canada's Molasses Kisses. Okay. Why the worst Halloween candy? What? Is this a thing? Common reviews by trick-or-treaters includes the easiest ways to remove those loose fillings and poo candy. Yeah, poo candy. This is like one of those things where you go to a house on Halloween and you're like, oh, I got these. It's like the Charlie Brown, oh, I got a rock equivalent trick-or-treating in Canada. Or getting like a handful of candy corn. That's always annoying. Carrie's Kisses. Kara's Kisses. I've had plenty of these, but I've never seeked them out on my own accord, that's for sure. They are said to be really bad and they taste of soap. Like, you know, it's like after Halloween and you're just eating all that candy and you're watching movies and stuff like that. You don't think. You're just at the end of your bag, right? You know, you have that last bit of candy in the bottom of the bag and like there's a bunch of these left in there. You just bite into it. You enjoy it. I've never tried them. Okay, I'll get them, but it might be like a seasonal thing. I'm sure they have this at the dollar store, but it probably won't happen until around Halloween. I don't know why this keeps happening every Halloween. How do they stay in business if it's just a Halloween candy? I'd love to know. Oh, let's travel back to Japan from Canada. I hate Tootsie Rolls and Dum Dums. Tootsie Rolls are, yeah, Tootsie Rolls also only eat them on Halloween. And Dum Dums. I'm not sure what a Dum Dum is. Dum Dums. I don't know what a Dum Dum is. Is this like a also like a Tootsie Roll with like a dud taffy center? Because that taffy in a candy, in a hard candy, that's like, oh man, why? Too much stimulation for me. Those two are American. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Oh, this KFC, that was a big thing in Japan. I love that. Yeah. Flower shops in Japan. Just, this is literally my walk between my hotel to Minato Mirai. Dum Dums are great. They have lots of wacky flavors. Oh yeah? Cool. Dum Dums. I've never seen them, but I know at our dollar store we have a whole bunch of these lollipop candies in all kinds of different flavors. They're gross, are they? Okay. I'm curious. Like, if they're so gross, how did they stay in business? Is there that many people who like to pay for gross things? It's got to be something to it. Like that Canadian Halloween candy. That legitimately is gross, but people keep buying that stuff year after year. How does that keep happening? It's a government-funded conspiracy. That's to keep the that's to ensure that a population of beavers stays at an absolute minimum, because if the beavers actually if their population rises too high, then they'll take over all of our rivers and dams, and then we'll have no more running water in Canada. It's a very serious problem, and in fact should be part of our next parliamentary debate. In case you didn't know, of Canada. Oh, this might be right outside the place I'm staying. To the left, I think that's the building where I'm staying. I remember seeing on YouTube ads of KFC Transformers toys in other countries. KFC Transformers toys? Number one, I didn't know KFC had toys. And that's awesome. But Transformers toys in KFC? What? So, this being the vending machine right outside my capsule hotel, I think the first thing I tried was this Boss coffee. Because, of course, you know, right outside the hotel, I need my coffee in the morning. Oh, and it came out warm. That's what's cool. So the ones with the blue on them, those come out cold. I think the black one, the one in the middle, those are room temperature, but the one on top, those are cold. And the bottoms are red. And that comes out warm out of this vending machine. I couldn't believe that there's like a warmer compartment and a cooler compartment in the same box. I thought that was awesome. Super surprised when I got that warm. Yeah, what is this? Fell out of a truck. Again, I'm just walking aimlessly. That's what I did for the first couple of weeks. Just like up all night walking aimlessly. Well, that could go on forever. I have so many pictures in Japan. Oh, my stream quality is getting better. This, again, this is also like not too far outside my place in Coconut Show. Yeah. Everything was so cool over there. Everything was so photogenic. Like I love how many things are going on in these images. Love it. I honestly, I can't put my finger on what this flavor is. This is, again, this palmetto, but it's like, I don't know. It's like nutty. It's like almost no flavor. It could be like almost rose water. Okay, I'm curious now. KFC Transformers toys. Oh. I'm getting, of course, I'm getting Keith's Fantasy Club. What do we call it? Kentucky Fried Chicken Transformers toys. Let's see. Get your hands greasy and play with your toys, kids. Oh, come on. How do I go to this? Promo starts 11th of June 2009. Okay, so cool. You've got Dorito Starscream over here. Would this be Dark of the Moon? Or Revenge of the Fallen? Right. Right on. That's cool. KFC Happy Meals. Was that the only ones they did? Oh, I went to go see Deadpool the other day, and like they had these exclusive popcorn buckets. Of course, like I went on a Saturday, and it released on, maybe it released on Thursday, but anyways, I thought I got there early enough where I can get a popcorn bucket. But all of the popcorn buckets were sold out. I wanted one of those Wolverine popcorn buckets. Okay, so this is behind my capsule hotel, and every morning I would walk all the way up here. This goes all the way up the mountain, and I would watch the sunrise first thing in the morning, and I would have a Calorie Mate and a Kohi from 7-Eleven, and that was my thing. And this wall, I particularly got a shot of this wall because there was a lot of these retaining walls, particularly because Japan is so slopey, and yeah, kind of keeps the ground together in people's backyards, I suppose. So there was a lot of it. I like that because don't see much of that around here. And I guess this is the same path. It goes all the way up. Relatively steep. It's a good walk. Some of the houses, like as I get higher and higher, yeah, you could see more of these unique houses. Just like plopped all over the place. There's no real grid system. It's just like this way or that way, whatever fits in. Those were not oranges, I found out. Those are some of these unique Japanese citrus things. And yeah, those are interesting. I didn't take them from this tree, but later I got some in Japan. And yeah, they have their own unique orange. It's I forget the name of it, but it's really cool. Oh, now I'm at the bottom of the hill again. Yeah, again, this is like the bottom of that journey. Oh, this is a good picture. I'm just noticing how good that one is. This one would be a good black and white picture. Oh, this is, I remember taking this picture, as a matter of fact. This is like right at the top of that mountain peak, or that hill that I'd walk up every morning. And there's like a little laneway over here, and where I'm standing, there's a bunch of elderly people that would gather every morning, and they would like do aerobics, and not aerobics, but like stretching and stuff like that. So this is the purple one. I'm gonna try and get another one of these candies. What was the name? Sakuma? Get Haribo candy from other countries. Try the American version of Smarties and any Wonka candy. Okay, yeah, I've seen Haribos at the corner store here. I'm not sure what country those ones are from. Haribo International. And try the American version of Smarties. American Smarties? Are they different than Canadian Smarties? Wait a sec. You guys have Smarties? What kind of Smarties do you have over there, I wonder? Any Wonka candy? We had a ton of Wonka candies at Dollarama, but they recently changed to this dollar brand candy. So, I should give that a try. Let's see how the new dollar store candy is. So Dollarama Wonka candy. I think they have Nerd still, but like the everlasting gobstoppers changed to some blaster or something. Instead of like a gummy in the center, it's a gum actually. I didn't buy it, but I read the packaging. I was like, what the heck? Wonka candy. Haribo's German. Is that right? Haribo. I never knew that. Haribo is German. Originally. I thought it was like Mexican. I'm pretty sure the one in the corner store is Mexican Haribos. So, let's try for a different flavor. Let's see what I can get here. So that's that iconic rattle. Oh, another purple one. That's not what I wanted. Oh, here, an orange one. I wonder what flavor this orange candy will be. Well, that's surprising. That's a unique orange. That's a very matured orange candy flavor. Wow. Yummy. That's a very that's a different way of doing orange, I'd say. It's more like a tangerine. Very much. Wow. Yeah. Opposite end of the orange spectrum than what I had expected. Yeah, this is so cool. Oh, that's washed out. Oh, I was trying to overexpose these images. I was playing around with my GoPro camera. And, yeah, this is quite early in the morning, so I guess when you're overexposing these images... Yeah, it must be so early that it's still dark out. There was like this little landing over here for some reason. In the bottom there was like a vending machine just below where I'm standing. And yeah, I used to come up here, do some stretching, take some pictures. I can't wait to go back. Can't wait to go back. I really love that. Let's see what kind of vending machine I found here. Oh, cigarette vending machine. Yeah, I found that unique. Oh, you know what? Let's see some toys. Let's see some toy stuff. This is some kind of toy shop. Okay, what is this? Miniature collection. Okay, I just passed by some Pokemon stuff. So again, this is at the beginning of my journey. I didn't really get into anything just yet. I was just figuring things out and taking pictures all over the place. More miniature collection. I think this is in that... Oh, actually... is this Chinatown? This might be Chinatown, Yokohama. This is actually the biggest or second largest a mature orange. It is a mature orange. This is either the biggest or second biggest Chinatown in the world in Yokohama. Can't believe that. It's bigger than Chinese towns in China. I saw this guy. I had to take a picture. So let's see all the toys that I found. Okay, here's something like a toy. Oh, I remember seeing this. This was in a weird place. This was like totally out of the way. I only went there once. I found an embassy up here. It was really out of the way. Actually, now that I think about it, I could probably navigate back there, but I only went there the once. There was a nifty clothing store right next to it. Oh, maybe this is it. Oh yeah, that's the clothing store. Huh, I remember. Okay, yeah, this is, I remember there was a Mega Don Quixote right outside, but yeah, I saw these bridges and I had to take a picture. Pretty industrious looking. Uh-huh. Taking my time getting to the toys, but I had to take this picture with these circles. What the heck? Very cool parks. Everything was very neat in Japan. Oh, drink vending machines everywhere. Like on the quietest of streets, the smallest of villages. Yeah, they were all over the place. Damn, I didn't go to Yokohama. Damn, Yokohama is so much fun. And this? Why this? I'll tell you why. Because Japan. So this is that walking district in Koganesho that I love so much, that was featured in that Yakuza video game. Yeah, it's just a really cool place to be. And there was also a book off in there, which I would go every day. Oh, here's a picture, and I seem to have labeled it. Tokyo Bay. As a matter of fact, I got that wrong. I think that's actually Yokohama Bay. Come on, images. This is my first experience with one of these coins with a hole in it. I didn't really know what it was, but it turned out to be a 50... I think it's a 50 yen coin. Or maybe it's a 5 yen coin. I forget. Maybe it's a 5 yen coin. Can't believe I forgot. Like, that was the thing I was doing more than anything in Japan, is buying things. Money, 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 money. I got so good with the currency and all that. I don't know where this was. I don't remember this. Cute, though. Oh, this is funny. Over here, I believe... Oh, no. This is also in Yokohama, near Manatabi, right? And I just happened to take a picture of this unique orange tree. And also, there's this house right there. It's a house right on the corner. And it's like a very interesting place. And there's a tree right there. I thought that was so strange. Like, on either side is a street, and there's no backyard. But the guy manages to have a tree in his house. I think that's awesome. I want that house. Oh, this is how I felt in Yokohama every morning. This was awesome. Such a cool place to be. Yeah, sunrise. I caught it there. What did I get here? Oh, this is when I went to one of the pachinko parlors. I won. I cashed out. So this is, I don't know, a copper. So it's based on value of the metal over here. So I got a copper one. I forget how much that was. It seems like I got a couple of them because I have an elastic band. I got a Hello Kitty marshmallow, I think it was, and one of these yogurt drinks. That was what I won over there. Oh, there we go. 1,100 yen. Right on. You don't know what that expression on my face was, but that was a strange experience cashing out at the pachinko parlor. More interesting stuff in Yokohama. So there's a brick house over here, a brick warehouse. It's like an iconic thing in Yokohama Bay. Somewhere over here. I think if I keep going, I'll find it. But we're on the toy hunt. Let's go for toys. Let's get going with the toys here. Okay, before we get to the toys, there was a Pokemon vending machine that I found over there at the port, and I had to take a picture of that. I think that was probably one of my first experiences seeing something marketed like that, branding marketed. So I got a Hunko stamp for myself. So what this is in Japan, they don't sign their name. They do stamps for official documents. So I got myself one out of a vending machine. They had vending machines for that. So this is a thrift store I was in. There was this bag I wanted to get, and I found this Montreal Expos hat over there. I had to take a picture of that. I thought that was awesome. This is not a book off, but it's a thrift store. Or maybe this was the book off. Yeah, it was. Man, they had so many cool shoes. Oh man, if I had all the money, I'd buy so many of those shoes over there. Bike racks with shelters. Is this one of the cool shoes I saw? Yeah. I saw a lot of cooler shoes than that, though. All kinds of unique stuff. Oh, here we go. Here's some toys. What do we got here, though? Oh, that's lunch and a calorie mate, of course. Oh, is that a half-size box? I didn't even remember they came in half-size. Or maybe I cut that in half. Did they come half-size? I don't recall. Oh, and this was some Sakura drink. That was a limited time thing. This is a matcha pancake. Man, that was really good. Man. Oh, I'm glad I'm looking at these pictures. I totally forgot how much I enjoyed that. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but yeah, had to take a picture of that funny store. And this was in, I think the name was Big Ed or Big something. And yeah, they had, it was a grocery store, it was a clothing store, and then they had Gundams in there. Tons and tons of Gundams for a reasonable price. Okay, well actually it wasn't so reasonable. That one's like $100, but this one, I actually bought this one. Yeah, I bought this one. It was 3,600 yen. Totally worth it. And actually, at the time, this was from the Gundam Origin, and I actually watched Gundam Origin as I was putting it together in Japan. That was a lot of fun doing that. I had something to do, late nights. I was there for 3 months. I had plenty of time to do all kinds of things in Japan. Just so many Gundams. So many Gundams. And then like their Bandai offshoots, and they had like Star Wars model kits. And you name it. This is my cyberpunk inspired Japanese. So that's what I have written on that Hanko stamp. It was like pre-programmed, like you can punch things in, like if you're a foreigner, you could like phonetically type in your name, it'll figure it out for you. I forgot what the meaning of that is, but I made my own Hanko stamp. And I saw a Shinkalian. Shinkalian? Is that a Gundam? Or a Shinkansen bot? Oh, here's some other stuff. Some Pokemon. Oh, there's that Star Wars model kits I was mentioning. Yeah, these Bandai kits were pretty cool actually at the time. I bought my cousin a Naruto one. Not this particular one. It was a Bandai Naruto kit that came out at the time. There's a Mazinger Z. But this is all like brand new at the time that was on the market. This isn't and we're not getting into the cool stuff just yet. What is this video, I wonder? Oh. Let's see this video. I'm curious.
That's never happened before.
Oh, it's long. And it seems like I'm monologuing there, so I'll save that for when I figured out exactly what I'm monologuing about. Yes, it's a Shinkansen robot. Takara Tomy makes them. You know what? I saw a lot of those in Japan, and that's what I had to take like a double take a lot of the times in these stores. I'm like, is that a Raiden? No, it's one of those, as you said, Shinkalians. Yeah, they were all over the place, and it would always be like, oh my god, this is a Transformer. Ah, it's a Shinkansen bot. Oh, this one. No. But yeah, definitely, obviously, this is a Shinkansen bot. But that's an interesting one. Must be a model kit. Moderoid. What do we call Moderoid? Okay, what are these city lights about? Big Echo, that is the karaoke bar. That was a big thing over there in Japan. I don't recall what part of Japan that is. Oh, it must be Manatami, right? Because here that. Oh, that's Shinkalian? Oh, I see. It was really cool because that Ferris wheel had like designs and like two patterns, and like there was a whole light show going on there. What is this? Grocery stores and looking at candy. Oh, maybe, here we go. This is a book off, and wow, just arbitrary books. Okay. Oh, here's a Dragon Ball Famicom computer I saw. Yeah, I was just getting, I was like amazed with these book offs. Unfortunately, I don't think I took too many pictures in this first one because I was just like going through it. It was crazy. There was so much to go through. I would be, by the end of each book off experience, I would be absolutely exhausted. There was just so much stuff happening in these stores. Yeah, this one had 3 floors. Actually, this is the clothing store that I took pictures of earlier. So downstairs was where those clothes were. This floor is where like the electronics are and stuff. And then upstairs, okay, yeah, this is the downstairs. Nice designer bags. So I didn't know very much about leather at the time, but if I went back there, like I could pick up some of these designer bags and like fix them up. I'd love to do something like that. There's a couple of mangas I picked up. This is the Legend of Galactic Heroes on the right, and on the left, this is Battle Angel Alita, as we know it here in the West, but over there it's called Gundam. And of course, that was the movie that I saw. I don't know. I think I was just taking these pictures for my Instagram. Oh, that Dragon Ball Famicom. It's like the NES Classic, but only with the games based on Shonen Jump manga. Oh, that's cool. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Like a Dragon Ball Famicom Classic. Oh, I found this piece of art on the side of the road. I should have taken it. It was a big canvas on just a piece of wood, and literally it just got left for somebody to pick up. But I did take a picture of it. Very nice piece of art. I was really like, wow. It would have been hard to take it back home with me. I'd have to fold it up and put it in a suitcase, and that would have probably damaged it. But so would have the rain, maybe. That's the train station at Koganecho. My friend, he passed away. He lived upstairs right over here, actually. He passed away like day before TFCon. Oh, this was on the wall. This was some graffiti on it. Okay, yeah, this is garbage cans that were painted, but this was a comic book on a wall. So, okay, let me go through this. This was hilarious. There's a rock band of, there's a squid, and like there's these other sea animals. I wonder if I did it properly. So it's like, there's like a story here, and the crowd lets them back into the ocean. It's actually cute. I didn't realize it until the second time I went back there. There was actually like a story. I thought it was just some silly artwork. Yeah, I found a mole, I guess, or a mouse. It's cute. Back to the toys. Speaking of NES games, yeah, speaking of NES games, so number one, I was working on the Mystery of Convoy game this week. I've been really spread pretty thin, but this was at another hotel I stayed at for 2 nights. They had a collection of books there. I spread really thin this week. I did get an opportunity to work on the Mystery Combo game, but I only did very minimal stuff, like just tweaking things, and like I have to like be in it for hours and hours and hours to get immersed in the code. I wonder, will the new demo of MOC NES come out tomorrow or in August? That's right, I did say I would get it done before the end of the month. Let's see. If I plan my day tomorrow, if I plan my day well, I could probably get it done by midnight tomorrow night. Oh, there's Deceptikitty. Yeah, this was a Book Off Plus in Gotanda area, which was awesome. I met a friend from Somalia, and he owned a bar, and I stayed up all night, just having a good time over there. But this is earlier in that night before I ran into him, or I met him at the bar, and oh my god. Yeah, I had to take some pictures of things that were interesting over there. Also, just so like I had a reference when I come home. Like I can't keep a record of everything, or I can't buy everything, but at least I can take a picture and I can check it out at home. Oh, 3x3 eyes. But if you can't, probably August is good. I would really like to get at least something out later, you know, at least a basic demo. So many books. I would spend hours and hours. Literally, my eyes were burnt out at the end of these book off experiences. I would go through every manga. I would go through all of the toys. Like at the beginning, just don't overwork yourself to get it out. Okay, thank you, unknown unpopular user. I thank you so much for your support. That's really kind of you. I really, really want to tell you how much I'm really appreciating your support. These are some Coach bags. I kind of had a girl back home at the time, and I was letting her know that, hey, look, there's these Coach bags. I wasn't going to buy one for her. I was just saying, like, hey, if you want to come to Japan. I had this in my hand, and I didn't buy it. What is that? Oh my god, Transformers DVD set. Only 7,000 yen. Oh, 7,000 yen. That's why I didn't buy it. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. I regret not buying that now. But that must be the Transformers DVD. Oh, no, 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 no. That looks like the movie font there. Well, that's hard to say. Transformers DVD set. Oh, let's look that up. Let's see what that's all about. Oh, I can't find any images about this. Yeah, I was really looking for G1 Transformers DVD specifically. Like, that was the big thing I was looking for. Well, here we go. This is Transformers Super Robot Life Form DVD Set 1. Here we go. DVD Set 1. Yeah, it must be from the anime. First date available. Oh. Let's see, let's see what eBay says about this. Holy what? Was that $350? Was that? Holy cow. Holy cow. Well, that's cool. Unreal. Man, I thought that was overpriced. Yeah, I guess I should have picked it up. You live and you learn. Probably G1, yes, G1. You were looking for the thing and found the thing, but didn't buy the thing. I know. I can't believe it. This was earlier in my trip, so I wasn't really understanding what the value of some things were. And I figured I would also find this someplace else. Wow. That was dumb. That was dumb. Yeah, I legit went to Japan for this thing. And they did not buy the thing. Okay, mind you, it was 7,000 yen. It is possible I just didn't have the money at the time. Because I was actually still working kind of while I was in there. I was doing like online stuff. Yeah, I'd have to take pictures of all the craziest stuff. Deathtopia. Well, I regret not buying that. But all the more reason to go back there again. Oh, I remember this scene from Dragon Ball. That's what got me into Dragon Ball in the first place. Oh my god. Hilarious. Gantz is also an anime, or rather a manga I really like. I got into Gantz by the movie. There was a live action movie, and then that led me into the manga, which was interesting. Oh, here, and I found that they had full sets of manga that you could buy. So this is the full set of Legend of Galactic Heroes for only 3,600 yen. I didn't think I would be bringing that much manga home, but I did end up bringing most of this set home. I should have just bought the whole set. It would have saved me a lot of money. I also said on Discord, the new things that you plan to add. I said on Discord, the new things that you plan to add to MOC NES. Yeah, I saw you had posted things on Discord, but I told myself I'd get to it, but I honestly haven't sat down and caught up with Discord. There's a lot of channels I gotta catch up with. Especially on the Children of Primus. I've been a little bit all over the past 2 days. This is a cool box set of Akira. I love collecting shows, but I don't personally have a lot of interest getting DVDs or Blu-rays from Japan. I just like obscure things. I just like having things that aren't very common. Oh yeah, those were some nice leather jackets for like super cheap. I had to take a picture of that to remind myself to come back here. And I did come back here. I got some leather jackets. So later, this is where I found that Tanuki fur jacket. Left Alive was a video game that was released at the time, and it was art was done by Yoji Shinkawa, a guy who was working with Hideo Kojima. This is a Legend of Galactic Hero DVD, and I didn't buy it. Oh my, oh my. That's another one of those things that I went to Japan for, and it seems like I didn't come home with. Legend of Galactic Heroes is one of my favorite animes. Man, is that the Gotanda? That's the Gotanda Book Off Plus. I have to go back there. This was like 6 years ago, so I doubt those things are still there. I remember there was also an awesome purple tie that I told myself I would go back for, and I did go back, and the tie was gone. Do you like the, do you like Death Game manga and anime? Death Game? I'm not sure. Death Game. What is Death Game? I've heard of Death Note, but Death Game... Death Game. I can't see any Death Game anime. Death Game manga. Death Game manga. There's Liar Game. There's Darwin's Game. And there's Death Note. I know Death Note. I like the live action Death Note. I actually... I've literally tried to erase that from my memory. It was so terrible. Willem Dafoe. But the anime Death Note was really good. I remember I read the manga before I watched the anime. And yeah, the anime is most fresh in my memory right now, and I like that. Oh, there's my buddy in Gotanda from Somalia. Yeah, we were hanging out there all night. Yeah, yeah. The next morning was my first experience in an onsen, and I was just so hungover, and being in that onsen was so blissful, so marvelous. So let's check out, this is the bar I was at. It was called the International Bar in Gotanda. Oh, it's a genre. It's what Gantz is. Oh, Death Game kind of anime. Oh, right, because it's a Death Game. Yeah, I didn't really realize that was a genre. I didn't know that was so popular, Death Games in Japan. Yeah, I remember this place now. Boy, that was fun. Yeah, Death Game anime is cool. Oh, okay, so this is a toy store I went to. Yeah, in Gotanda somewhere. I was literally a hole in the wall. I found this by chance, and they had all kinds of cool stuff. Not much by way of Transformers, but they did have lots of cool stuff. Oh, and here are those sewer wells, sewer holes covers, and everywhere in Japan they always have like their unique cover for their district. It's really cool. The genre is basically people play a game that may cost their lives or something else. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I like that kind of anime. Gantz was a lot of fun. Japan goes a little bit too far with the death though. Oh, you know, there was like Squid Game was cool. Squid Game was good. Yeah, for me, I would rather save it to like a here and there type of thing. I wouldn't be into, oh, everything is done because you might die if you lose type of thing. I'm good at those games. Ninja plays these games all the time, does he? He must be good because he's still alive. Of the death game genre. Yeah, I don't know. If there was just too many death game genre things, I can guarantee I'd be pretty sick of it pretty fast. Like if there was Squid Game every couple of months on Netflix, I'd be like, yeah, let's try a new theme. But it's cool. It's awesome. I think that's awesome. So that's a video I took there. Here's a picture of some ramen. Oh, this is the house I stayed in. I stayed in this house over here. That was awesome. My buddy, Amino-san, he drove me around this car. Yo, that was so cool. Come on, images. I don't know what part of Japan this is in. Oh, this would be... Shin Osaka Station.
We'll just look around in the station. This is coming off of the Shinkansen. Shinkansen is the bullet train.
I'm explaining as if I'm doing one of those documentaries. That's so funny. Let's just off the music and have this in the background. That's cool. Yeah, so this is Shin Osaka Station. I picked up a few of these shonen jumps for my cousin. Yeah, that's cool. Actually, I want to get to the toys. Shin Osaka Station's all right and all. Oh, is my mouse dead? Oh, my mouse just ran out of juice here. Oh, hi, kiddo. Look who we have. We have our special guest. Hi, special guest. Hi, special guest. So, legit, I've been training Lana to be my adventure cat so that she can come to Japan with me. That's the goal, ultimately. We've done some test plane flights, and she pilots them very well. We've landed safely. Yeah, Shin Osaka Station was cool, but there was no Transformers over there. Let me find some toys. Let me scan through this and find some stories, some toys over here. There is Darwin's Game and Batoon. Both have an unfinished anime, but both have a finished manga. Oh, okay, cool. Unfinished manga. I like things that are ongoing. But also, if the anime is like rounded off, that'd be fun to watch. So Darwin's Game. I'm gonna need to finish this. See, Darwin's Game. And Batoon. 3 O's. Cool. And these are death games. That's cool. Yeah, I'm always down for new stuff. There's so much stuff in Japan that I'm just absolutely not even familiar with. You never know what's really out there. There's things for everyone in Japan. So much in Osaka. I just kind of walked around and I didn't find any toys in Osaka, unfortunately, just because of the timing. I was only there for a couple of days. Don't just show them on stream. No, I'm not going to just show them on stream. I value this channel, and I'm going to continue valuing this channel and not do anything that might copyright strike. However, we do have a Discord, and of course we can have a watch party on Discord. Maybe this makes no sense, but I am curious about Japanese places that specialize in Western toys. I know they're out there. That's cool. Japanese places that specializes in Western toys. I can think of one guy in Akihabara that had he had a very obscure transformer. For some reason, again, I didn't buy it. There must be a reason why I didn't come home with all these things. But it was a very obscure Japanese transformer. He's probably just asking too much for it. And he had a bunch of American toys, which was interesting. And I'm just like, I'm not here for that. I didn't pay much attention to it. This was later in my trip. Maybe I could find some of those images. Hey, kiddo, come over here. Come over here, kiddo. What did we draw? Be my co-host, okay? Be my co-host for tonight. What did I see? Boy, it's a long time ago now. This is 5 years ago. And it was fresh in my memory, but revisiting these pictures is actually really, really good for me. So this is my friend Marcus from Germany. And this night is just the night that we decided to stay up all night outside of a 7-Eleven and just continuously grab a cherry strong, which is like it's an alcoholic drink with a lot of booze in there, and grab one of those, go outside, drink it, use the bathroom, grab another one, and just keep doing that. We did that all night long, and the guy at the 7-Eleven, he's like, yeah, that's normal. So I love that. Oh, I'm not showing you this image. Actually, you can't see this image. So let me show you my friend from Germany. That's me, my friend from Germany, hanging out outside 7-Eleven, having a good time. We were dressed up. It must have been a little bit chilly over there. Okay, I'm going to try and legit, I'm going to try and find you some artwork here. I mean, toys. I'm looking at artwork already. So this is Tatsuyuki Tanaka. I found this book of his cannabis works, and I just thought that was really cool. Some very cool artwork. I would be really into the art books in the Book Off Plus. So that's something I was big into as well. Is a lot of the art and mangas and stuff like that. There was so much going on. I couldn't do everything. I did go to this really crazy event at the top of this one tower. I think this is in... Is that Shibuya? Yeah. Pretty sure. My friend took me to this event. It was really interesting. There was all kinds of booths and all kinds of things going on and all kinds of samples, and people were trying to sell me all kinds of stuff. That was a lot of fun. Got to try all these interesting things. They do that a lot in Japan. I thought that was really interesting, how they have these events to showcase their products. There was one company that was selling milk, and they were like, oh, we have this like luxury milk. Try our milk. Like, okay, that's cool. There's also other death games. Ones like the Alice in Borderland manga. Life is Money, that's a short manga, and The Future Diary has a complete anime of one of the manga and a lot of other mangas. Cool. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Why is my nose so itchy, especially when I'm on stream? Oh, here's that milk. Tomamu first milk. Yeah, I had to listen to the whole story about Tomamu. I could read that. Tomamu. There's a whole story about why this milk is like so unique and special. And this is the girl that we went to go see. She was like the center of this whole show. She was like the artist, musician. That's her on the right. She's doing a little bit of an interview after her performance, which was cool. Someone came up to me and did this whole thing with the camera, and I'm like, I didn't know. I'm a tourist. Yeah, my friend was into her, and we went to go specifically see her. But there was all these other events going on. And what else did we do over here? This is, I think we went to an onsen, the whole group of us there. That was fun. You know what? I'm not showing these pictures again. I'm saying hey, look at this, and then I'm not showing you anything. This is that Go cafe that I was mentioning, the Hidamari Go. And I brought Marcus there, which was awesome. We had a good time playing Go. Unfortunately, that's that only toy store I found there. Is that one hole in the wall in Gotanda area. Oh, here's that Gundam I bought. This is the Gundam I put together. That was a lot of fun. And that's the room I was staying in. And that's my Gundam I built. As you can see, I put some panel lines. I was doing that with some friends I was staying with there. Dude, not much with the toy pics. Here we go. Here we go. What is this? This better not be naughty. What the shit is this? What is this? I think that's why I took this picture, because it's just like, what on earth is this type of thing in Japan? They sell the weirdest things. I don't think I ever figured out what it is, but it's an aphrodisiac. It's an aphrodisiac. Nice, Japan. Nice. Nice. Oh, that's the grand piano that we had in that house we were living in Kawasaki. That was awesome because I got to play that every day. Oh yeah, and there was a massage chair that I would sit in all the time. Drink shoji. We'd watch YouTube. There's Amino-san, Amano-san, and Marcus, and the grand piano. I was learning some music. Oh, we made stew all the time. Like, we'd go to the grocery store and shop together. The H is very telling. This is the menu at one of my favorite ramen shops. In fact, there was a show on... Oh, there's Sarah. There was a show on YouTube that showcases some of these hole-in-the-walls. Yeah, there's the whole crew of us there. Minus the Mano-san. And yeah, they showcased that ramen shop that I went to. Too bad I didn't take a picture of the food, it was just the menu. This is in Tama Plaza area. I recognize the 7-Eleven and Holdings big sign there. Yeah, we had a really good time. I had a really good time in Japan. I can't wait to go back. Well, this just goes on and on of just being a tourist. I don't think I took too many toy pictures. I think I was just being, I was turning Japanese. I think that's all I was doing is just turning Japanese. I wasn't too enamored with any one thing. I was just absorbing as much as I possibly could. Yeah, the DVDs is what, like the Transformers DVDs was literally one of the main things I went there for. And I guess I dropped that idea pretty quickly because I had that in my hand. Did not buy it. And the Legend of Galactic Heroes, but that was crazy DVD set. I'm pretty darn sure that was out of my budget. Next time though. Next time I will go with a larger budget. I wonder how much I spent last time. I did keep most of my receipts just so I have an idea. Let's find some toy pictures. I know I took some toy pictures. Here we go. It's not a toy. Well, you know, it's 10 o'clock. It seems like I wasn't toy hunting as much as I thought I was. Well, I was doing a lot of things. Yeah, I couldn't do everything. But I will go through some more pics, and then I'll make a little album of what's happening, what I find interesting there. Or maybe we'll just go through it like this. I don't know what I'm going to do next week. Everything's impromptu. And as a matter of fact, today I thought I would talk about some of the things I was 3D printing and things I've 3D printed in the past. But nope, we started talking about Japan and candy from abroad. So that's all good. We'll see what happens next week. We'll do the same impromptu type of thing. Oh, this is a cool bag I got. Moomin bag, movie bag. Yeah. A lot of Finnish culture is happening there in Japan. So I'm going to leave it here for now. That was a fun stream reminiscing about Japan. I had a really good time over there. And yeah, thanks for reminding me about the good times. What a special place. And Goober, thank you for going over there and being such a world traveler. That's so awesome. And if it wasn't for Goober, I wouldn't have traveled to Japan, to be quite honest. That's really cool that he's so inspiring with his worldly adventures. Keep it up, dude. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. Here's a shrine. There's a ton of them all over the place. There was a saying, another effing shrine. Because every time you walk down the street, there's a shrine. So, how do you say it in Japanese? Onegai shimasu. And I'll see you all next time. And remember, this is what cats smell like. Ciao, everyone. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll talk to you all soon.